Welcome to BattleTech in the Morning with Captain Nips. I'm Captain Nips, and today, playing the BattleTech Backer Beta, we are going back into the simulation with another hand-picked crop of pilots for the OILER program.
Welcome, Commander.
The Long Expedition Rimward, sponsored by the Oosik Irregulars. Today's crop of pilots. First up, we have Hard Down. Hard Down mainly volunteered because Blitz owes him money, and he intends to collect. As much as Hard Down loves sitting back in his catapult and raining hell down on the enemy, he also really loves dropping on their heads and unloading a mess of laser fire in their face. Deep down, Glenn wishes catapults had arms so he could punch stuff. His life's ambition is to get his money back from Blitz, or find an old Crusader 3L lying around so he can punch stuff. He's genuinely uncertain which is more likely to happen. Hard Down brings Gunnery 7, Pilot, and Guts 6, Tactics 4 to the table with Angel of Death as his pilot skill. Next up, Notorious Ben. One of the more aggressive Oosik light pilots, Notorious Ben uses speed and daring to get his mech into position to flank enemy lights and mediums, hit them hard, and force the enemy to look at him while friendly heavies tear them apart. No slouch in a stand-up fight. He has several confirmed kills well above his weight class. He doesn't use jump jets if he can help it. Quote, "If I wanted to fly, I would have put wings on the damn thing." Notorious Ben brings Gunnery 6, Piloting 8, Guts 3, Tactics 5, with Evasive Move. Third on the list here, Elvin Shea. There are a few pilots in the Oosik roster who are as dedicated to the art of the brawl as Elvin Shea. He claims it's because, quote, "lame-ass pop-tarting snipers are a bunch of hippie cowards worried about their paint jobs," unquote. But anyone who's watched him on the range has their doubts about his true reasons. He's happiest in the cockpit of an up-armored Centurion, using his beefy shield arm to deflect and absorb enemy fire and pumping short-range blasts into vulnerable cockpits and backs. But he'll pilot anything that can take a licking and keep on kicking. His drink of choice is a decent single malt, when available. A rusty nail made with a less decent single malt, or a blend when it's not, and a Manhattan when he gets truly desperate. Elvin Shea brings Gunnery 3, Piloting 7, Guts 6, Tactics 4, with multi-target and evasive move to the battlefield. And then last on our pilot roster today for the Lance, we have Handgimp. One of the elder members of the Oosiks, Handgimp has lately been an irregular combatant at best. He attributes this to a cache of legacy booze uncovered during a previous mission, which he takes on spirit walks in his mech, often disappearing for weeks on end. The walks apparently have an effect, though. On the recent assignments he has made, his almost preternatural quickness and reactions surprised even him. Handgimp brings Gunnery 7, Piloting 6, Guts 4, Tactics 3, and Master Tactician with Evasive Move to the Lance. Now to fit our pilots with mechs. First of all, Ben brings a Commando. We're going to give him the missile variant because he likes to brawl. Elvin Shea, as mentioned, brings Centurions to the party, the AC-10 variant. Hard Down's going to bring a catapult. And then because we are at war settings, and we've got a little bit of headroom, Handgimp is going to be bringing in a Battlemaster. As per usual, per the OILER test regime, we will be pitting our Oosik Lance against the Heavy Striker Lance and replacing the Victor pilot with Sumo. Everything here is set. I think we'll stay on River Crossing. I don't think I have any particular worries about heat except for the Battlemaster. Handgimp is going to have to watch his trigger discipline. And I think today we'll do Rainy Day. I think I always pick Rainy Day. I should go back and look. But there you go. There's our OILER test lineup for the day. Let's get this underway.
Deployment. Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
As mentioned in previous videos, pilots provided by the Oosik Irregulars who take their home at the Penny Arcade forums. Hi guys. Let's get this underway.
Command interface initiated.
Just taking a quick look. Is that a rock? That's a rock. Hadn't noticed that before. Alright, so let's just get moving down the right. So since 3/4 of this lance has evasion, I imagine we will be very, very mobile.
You betcha. I got you.
With only hard down being the lone non-evasive pilot.
I wonder who this is.
Something's not right here. No, we're right. Everything's right.
Oh look, another moron.
Fight's gonna get real hot real fast as we both kind of march laterally down to the river.
What's up, Commander?
Ben in his catapult, ha! That's funny. In his commando, I think, what do we want him to do? Ben wants to get into a brawl, but Ben also doesn't want to get shot at right away. So, we've still got evasion up from last turn. If I reserve, that lets the Jenner go first. Let's do that. Let's have the Jenner move first.
No problem.
Even if the Jenner does take shots, it's probably not going to do too much damage. Yeah, and that's okay. Now, even though it's got evasion,
What can I do for you?
Alvin Shea does not have a path
Yeah,
to
what
walk
can I do
to
you
it
for?
and punch it in the face. But Ben does.
Be there in a jiff.
Which is a little uncharacteristic of Ben, but ooh. Jenner getting off to a lucky start.
I hear ya.
Evasion all around, which means landing any hits right now is going to be dodgy to begin with. And Elvin's not the greatest shot as it is anyway. So we'll just try and get some chip damage in on this Jenner. Ben taking some missile fire. We're going to have to
Okay, not good.
pull him back around, get him back to evasion, because
Aye, aye.
I'm a little afraid that I may have condemned him there with that move. Hard down, seeing an opportunity for a DFA.
Going in, feet first.
Oh, well, landed one of them. There we go.
Confirmed.
Now, Hand Gimp looking to finish the job on the Jenner now that it has been unsteadied. That hit that Hard Down made landed on the center torso, which makes things much better for Hand Gimp's attack. Well, what is going on here? What is going on here? Why can't Hand Gimp attack? This is weird. I'm having control issues. one moment as we test some hardware on the command console side here. Trying to get my technicians to figure out why my command console is suddenly not working the way it's expected to. For some reason I wasn't able to attack. I could only brace. And half of my mouse inputs no longer work. This is going to make things difficult if this persists. Alright, Ben. We need Ben to move. At the very least, we need Ben to move. So let's move him in a way that
I'm there.
at least gets his facing forward, and there we go.
Aye, aye.
Landing some hits with his SRMs and laser. Oh!
Armor breach.
Ben's commando taking more hits than I would like. We're going to have to definitely pull him
Waiting on
back.
you, Commander.
Alvin Shea is seeing an opportunity
No need
to
tell
get
me
behind
twice.
the Jenner. Although honestly, being in front probably wouldn't be as bad either. But missing on the melee attack.
Systems recycling for another shot.
Oh no, Ben was unsteadied. He didn't get his evasion. I definitely need, if he survives around, I definitely need to pull him back.
Commander.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, is this the killing blow? Fortunately not.
That's bad. Standing by. Yup. Yep. What are your orders, Skipper?
Alright, Hand Gimp needs to get in here and make a ruckus. Draw some fire off of Ben before Ben gets popped. Going for the full alpha despite
Firing.
the overheat. Landing hits, opening up the CT on the enemy quick draw. Hard down looking to confirm the kill.
Position confirmed.
Lasers and missiles away. The barrage hits, but no substantial damage. Opened up an armor panel on the leg, but otherwise, mech stays upright. Oh, here we go. Yep. Sorry, Ben. Pretty sure my lackluster commanding skills and poor timing just got you murked. Alvin Shea taking some fire on his left side.
Good to go. Right, Commander.
Alvin Shea looking to finish the job on this Jenner.
Firing everything I've got.
Not really getting there. Hard down taking fire now as the enemy team switches up targets. Hand Gimp staying light on his feet in his Battlemaster.
Yep. I got you.
They're gonna skip the PPC and one of the medium lasers, get back underneath the top of the heat scale here. But doing some solid work on that quick draw, dropping it into the river.
Standing by.
Hard down, abandoning Elvin Shea to continue to support Handgamp down at the river's edge, indirectly firing missiles on the Victor. Spreading damage, but nothing more than superficial work. The Jenner getting in on Handgamp's Battlemaster.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Commander?
Elvin Shea not having that. Looking to go in with the punch. Moves in. But missing.
Systems recycling for another shot.
Elvin Shea is not having a good day landing his hits. Enemy quick draw gets on its feet. Tactical oversight on my part. Should have had hard down fire on the quick draw, but it's not long for this world regardless.
I took a hit in the meat.
Handgamp taking one to the face and being unsteadied.
Yeah.
Hard down with the strong opportunity to finish this this quick draw off. Going in for the short DFA.
Copy that.
Oh, but not landing the hits the way we like, hitting instead the arm. And this quick draw in real sorry shape.
Orders?
Handgamp looking to finish the job. Lets loose with the barrage, everything but the PPC, and confirms the kill on the quick draw, evening up the score, 1 kill apiece for each team. Enemy Victor moving to slightly more favorable terrain, taking a shot on Hard Down's catapult, opening up its right arm with its autocannon.
Internal damage.
Enemy Jenner making for questionably safer ground. Hits Hard Down, taking off one of the arms.
Damn it, I've got an armor breach. Waiting for orders.
Elvin Shea has lost his quarry, so he's going to need to pick a different position to fight from. So we'll move him up to here.
Affirmative.
And we are going to inspire his shot,
Come on, mech warriors.
because he
It's
needs
go
all the help
time.
he can get when he fires his guns. Throwing everything he's got at the Victor. Solid autocannon hit to the leg, but spraying his weapons everywhere else. Hard Down still taking substantial fire, losing his right torso,
Stability lost.
getting knocked down in the process.
Aye, aye.
Heartdown's back on his feet, but in a dangerous spot. Moves to cover.
On my way.
Taking aim on the Jenner in the distance, despite the bad targeting numbers. Just got to sneak a bit of damage in on that center torso. Doesn't quite get the job done.
Confirmed.
But Hand Gimp is here to finish the job. Moving in on the enemy Jenner.
Location confirmed.
Shouldn't need to throw the PPC into overheat because this much weapon fire should do the job. And Hand Gimp scores his second kill of the day, dropping the enemy Jenner with lasers and the SRM-6.
We're getting outflanked.
Alvin getting the lucky dodge. Who's now going to have the chance to retaliate on this victor. Question is how. I think you stay nimble and do your best not to get shot. Alvin coming around the bend, staying light on his feet. Lining up the shot with the medium lasers and autocannon, doing his best to brawl. Oh, lands the autocannon in the rear right panel. Opening that up. Hand Gimp now taking the brunt of the enemy Lance's fire.
I'm here.
Seeing the enemy victor in the distance, tied up by Alvin takes his shot.
Yep.
Hand Gimp looking to get a line on the enemy missile boat in the back
I'm there.
of their deployment area. Sees the Kintaro, rounds the corner, looking to put the hurt on. Throws the PPC shot in as well.
Firing.
Shot to the leg. And lasers and missiles everywhere. Spreading the damage around on the guarded mech. Enemy victor moving to take shots at Hard Down,
Oh, I'm hit.
who takes one to the face.
Waiting for orders.
Alvin not going to give this victor the room, though.
Moving to position.
With good two-hit numbers.
Roger, Commander. I got the shot.
Oh, missing with the autocannon. But he does land a laser hit or two, continuing to work the backside of that victor. And the Kintaro getting salty. Moving up into melee. Puts a dent in Hand Gimp's right arm.
Armor left and right.
And scores the knockdown. That will be short-lived as Hand Gimp is going to get right back up.
Confirmed.
And deliver the goods in return.
Affirmative.
Taking a step, whirling around on a heel. Plant the lasers in the face, drop the PPC off for heat purposes. But more misses than expected due to having stood up off the ground.
What do you need?
Priority threat is the victor. Hard Down continuing to pour fire into the target in the distance.
Roger.
But having to chip through the cover. Getting the lucky knockdown, though. But it won't last long as the victor gets right back up. Taking the evasive jump away, firing on Alvin who dodges out of the way of the enemy fire.
Good to go.
Elvenshay is having none of it, staying up in the face of the victor. Taking inspiration again to land these autocannon hits. 95 to hit.
Got it.
And ignoring cover, chewing into that right arm and right torso. Getting a crit on the
Critical
AC-20,
hit, Commander.
damaging it, but not quite destroying it. And again, the Kentaro in with the salt, coming after Handgimp in his Battlemaster.
Yeah.
Handgimp is having none of that guy's BS, returning the favor this round. Solid hit to the arm,
Critical hit.
followed up with some machine gun fire.
What do you need?
Hard down, seeing an opportunity, multiple targets. Will continue to put pressure on the victor, however.
Copy that. Long-range missiles are out.
That doesn't really do any significant damage.
Take much more of this.
Elvenshay continuing to dance and dodge with the victor.
Commander?
Who is not mobile enough to stay away from Elvenshay getting in its rear arc. Lining up the shot. Landing that solid hit with the autocannon, blowing off the left side. And getting the knockdown, reducing the victor to only its AC-20 and limbs for attacks. Kentaro moving from position, not wanting to continue the boxing match with Handgimp, fires on Hard Down, who is in serious trouble now.
Sure damage. Aye, aye.
Handgimp, though, with a rare opportunity to go in on the Kentaro from behind, where it still has significant armor in the front. The armor in the back is weaker.
Firing.
Even getting machine guns into the action on the rear torso of the Kentaro, opening it up,
Critical hit.
leaving no panel open, no panel closed, nearly catching the left torso.
I'm here.
Hard Down sees an opportunity in the distance with one last DFA. Very likely to lose a leg in the process.
Here we go.
But he's running out of mech quick. Enemy Victor continuing to tangle with Elvenshay up in the trees. Stands itself up, looks for better position on the lighter mech.
Careful. They're looping around back.
But autocannon fire missing.
Waiting for orders.
Elvenshay continuing to dance around the victor. Taking the inspiration to land this
We can do
autocannon.
this. Let's go.
Looking to put the hurt on the victor. Drilling the rear torso, coring out the center torso from behind. Elvenshay
That's a kill.
confirms a kill on a victor,
Getting pretty hot in here, Commander.
scoring kill above weight mark. Enemy Kentaro, last one standing, is probably going to finish the job on Hard Down's catapult, and there it goes. Punch square to the jaw. The catapult goes down. Hard Down used the entire buffalo there,
Yep.
but the Kentaro leaving itself exposed in the process. It is likely not to survive this final barrage from
Here we
Handgimp.
go.
hitting in the rear torso sections. There goes the left. There goes the center and the right. Enemy Kintaro completely obliterated. Hand Gimp scoring his third kill through overwhelming firepower. And the Oosik Irregulars come out ahead again. This time a little bit more damage than some of the previous lances. Notorious Ben loses his commando out from under him in a what we will call a tactical error on command's part. I apologize for that. Hard down just took too much concentrated fire and maybe was a little overzealous with the DFAs, but MVPs of the team, Handgimp and Elvinshay, coming out clean as a whistle. Just some armor repairs to be done and scoring a kill on a victor for Elvinshay and 3 kills for Handgimp in his Battlemaster, which is to be expected when you bring that many weapons to the party. 11 rounds, 24 minutes and 58 seconds for the OILER Lance. Enemy team pretty much obliterated. There's not much left here to even collect up as scrap. Good game all around. Probably could have been better. Probably could have been a little bit more tight on the tactical command side, but sometimes you just kind of got to get there. Yes, I'm covering for myself. At any rate, that was today's BattleTech in the morning. I am still Captain Nips, who probably should be brought in for an inquiry as to why he is in charge of this terrible arrangement of tactical decisions that keep getting made. That'll be all for now. I hope all of you have a wonderful day, and I will see all of you in the next video.